Imagine making your own butter and storing it for months without a refrigerator. No freezer, no preservatives, no mold, just creamy, spreadable butter. Safe, delicious, and ready to use anytime. It might sound impossible in today's world, but for the Amish, it's just how they've always done it. In this video, we're going inside Amish kitchens, pantries, and cold cellars to uncover the forgotten methods they use to preserve butter without electricity. And by the end, you might never look at store-bought butter or your fridge the same way again. The Amish live by one principle when it comes to food: make it last. They work hard for what they grow and churn, and they don't waste a single ounce of it, and butter is no exception. While the rest of us panic if the fridge goes out for an hour, the Amish have methods to keep dairy stable, safe, and usable for months, even in summer. The secret lies in natural preservation, something our great-grandparents once knew, but we've forgotten. The most classic Amish method? A clay butter crock sealed with water, no refrigeration needed. Here's how it works. Fresh butter is packed tightly into the crock. Then, clean, cool water is poured into the top moat or rim, forming a seal over the butter inside. The crock is kept in a shaded pantry or a cool kitchen corner, away from direct sun. The water acts like a natural lid, keeping oxygen, bacteria, and bugs out. As long as the water is changed every 1 to 2 days, the butter stays safe and soft, for up to a month, even in warmer weather. It's simple, elegant, and it works. If you want butter to last even longer, salt is your best friend. The Amish often make salted butter specifically for storage. It slows spoilage and enhances shelf life dramatically. Once churned, the butter is washed with cold water to remove leftover buttermilk, then kneaded with salt, usually coarse sea salt or canning salt. After that, it's packed into clay pots, stoneware crocks, or wax-lined jars. Then it's stored in a cold root cellar or basement shelf where the temperature stays stable. Done right, this kind of butter can last 3 to 6 months without refrigeration, and still taste incredible. In fact, some say the flavor actually improves with time. Here's one of the most mind-blowing Amish secrets: you can pressure can butter. Yes, you heard that right. While modern food safety officials don't recommend it, the Amish, and old-timers across the country, have been doing this for generations. The process goes like this. Butter is gently melted, not boiled. Sterilized mason jars are filled with hot butter, leaving room at the top. The jars are sealed, then sometimes oven-warmed or dry-heated to finish the seal. Once sealed, they're stored in dark, cool pantries. The butter will solidify and form a vacuum seal. Many say this method keeps butter shelf-stable for up to 2 or 3 years, and when it's time to use it, just open the jar, give it a stir, and spread away. Oh, and just so you know, this method is traditional but not USDA approved. Use your own judgment. Clarified butter, or ghee, is another old Amish trick that's surprisingly modern. By removing the water and milk solids from butter, you get a shelf-stable fat that can last months or even years without refrigeration. Here's what they do. Gently melt butter on low heat until it separates, skim off the foam, then pour off the clear golden fat. Discard the white milk solids left behind. Store the clear fat or ghee in sterilized jars. Because there's no moisture or protein to spoil, ghee keeps perfectly in a sealed jar on a pantry shelf, even in warm climates. It's perfect for cooking, baking, or, just spreading when reheated. Not all Amish families use crocks or jars. Some simply store salted, wrapped butter deep inside their root cellar. Wrapped in waxed paper, cloth dipped in vinegar or salt water, or lined in clean parchment. The butter is then stored in wooden boxes or earthenware, buried several feet underground, where temperatures hover between 45 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. It's not icy cold, but it's enough to slow down spoilage. With proper wrapping and dry conditions, this method can preserve butter for 1 to 3 months, even during warmer seasons. This one is rare but real, a true old-world preservation method. Some Amish use lard sealing or wax coating to preserve butter long-term. Here's how. A large brick of butter is formed and chilled. It's then dipped or brushed with melted beeswax or clean pork lard, creating an airtight barrier. Once sealed, the butter is stored in a cool, dark, dry place, often inside wooden containers or buried in sawdust. This method has preserved butter for over a year in some cases, especially when combined with cold storage. The outer layer protects the inner butter from air, light, and pests. You might be thinking, okay, but I have a fridge, why would I ever need this? Well, here's why this knowledge still matters. Power outages, rising food prices, growing interest in off-grid and self-reliant living, or simply wanting to eat better, waste less, and store smarter. Learning how to preserve butter the Amish way gives you freedom. You'll never panic when the fridge goes out. You'll waste less food. And you'll be able to take control of one of the most basic and beloved foods in your kitchen. So the next time you spread butter on toast, just imagine this. A quiet Amish farmhouse, a stone root cellar, a simple crock sealed with water or lard, and golden butter made 6 months ago. Still soft, safe, and ready to eat. No chemicals, no plastic, no fridge, just common sense and time-tested wisdom. Which Amish method would you try first? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, don't miss our next video on how the Amish keep eggs fresh for an entire year without refrigeration.